All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Benolfi. A lot of you are curious about what's going on with Gonzalo, what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to tackle that here for everybody over the next half hour, plus focus in on some of the moisture that is here in Central Florida. So a lot of ground to cover. Would like to thank you guys for popping on in. And as you guys know, my motto, sharing is caring. As we can get you guys sharing these feeds, the more people we can reach and put in the weather know. All right, Juan Melendez, J.C. Barber, Bianca Acevedo, Andrew Haas, Diane Cormier, Eva Gabor. Who else we got in here? We got Nicole Kornetsky, John Yakubowski, Mary Evans, Bobby Alexander. Good evening to you guys. Colleen O'Neill, Kathy Adriel, Billy Forston is in the house. Billy, good to have you there. I'm just going to go ahead and share this over to a couple of quick pages here. Kenny Riddle has popped in. Good to have you there. Louis Diaz. William Chamberlain has popped in. William Chamberlain. Also good to have you, my friend. Thank you for popping in and saying hi on this Wednesday evening. Sarah Elizabeth, J.C. Barber, Louis Diaz, Louis Allman, William, Lorena Mashburn. Lots to cover in the tropics. We're going to get to all of that there. Cassandra, Deborah, Michael and Trenkin, Tracy Lynn. We've got Jennifer Heinbaum, Nancy Powers, Mary Richard, Tara, Faith, Deborah, Donna Lynn. The list goes on and on. Joseph Sinopoli. We got Louis, we got Joyce Brown Long, Linda Beck, Bobby Alexander, Pamela Jaquez Lopez. This feed is rocking and rolling already. Sissy Jumper has popped in already. Sabiel Pena, Nancy Haynes. Good to have you guys. Let me share it over to one more page here. And then we'll be able to rock and roll and get this thing on the move. All right, let's head to the tropics. Here's the latest as of the 5 o'clock advisory. Billy, John, Kylie, Heather, Gowette. I hope I'm saying that right, Heather. Excuse me if I'm not. Lindsay Ponder, Curry. Good afternoon to you. David Seneth. We got a big crowd. Brittany Fischetti. The fish is in the house. Good to have you there, Britt. All right, so that's a look. We got Sonia Rogers, Blankenships. Nothing yet. We're just starting now. I had to share it over. So there is Gonzalo, which is now moving west at about 14 miles an hour, slowing down just a little bit from yesterday. Jamie Lewis, Koa Vaughn, William Chamberlain, Jamal Nolak, Florida. Anybody else like you? Jamal, you were very kind. Thank you. Amy Rose, originally from West Virginia. She's in the house. Amester, always a pleasure to have you. So here's the cone, and I want to make this very clear on this cone. This far out, it is very difficult to say exactly where this storm is going to go. There are so many unknowns, and what I mean by that is that we're not flying any Hurricane Hunter planes in there. We don't know the true environment around the center of our storm. It's very tiny. Tiny storms do a couple things. They can develop rather quickly, but they can also weaken rather quickly. So that's what I want to make sure that everybody understands. Francis Leocano, Shayna Lee, Brad Hughes. So here we go. A hurricane as we get you on into Thursday and Friday. And then once we get past the Windward Isles here, notice a little bit of a weakening trend. Two things going on, we think. A little bit of dry air and a little bit of wind shear. Could be a limiting factor down the road, the way we see it now. However, if this becomes stronger than a Category 1, then everything here could change. So there's a lot of cause and effect, which we don't fully understand quite yet. So again, the key is just keep checking back in. We'll give you the latest on the tracks, the cone. Is Florida still in play here? It is, but you know, there is something here that could really significantly weaken this storm. There's the overall trend. The European computer model is farther south and west, the ensembles. We'll go ahead and take a look at that here for you. The American GFS models are coming a little bit more to the north. So we're going to break down both of those as we go through the evening here. And then you can see what's going on. So, okay, Renee Bickett, we got Rhonda Keenort. So that's the cone on Monday. We're going back to a weakening trend if that dry air and if that wind shear do indeed take over. Now, let me show you how small Gonzalo is. Then we're going to take a look at the differences in the models and take a look at the water temperatures here, a lot of other different factors that we like to look at when we're covering tropical activity. Don't forget my motto: sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Lives, the more people we can put in the weather know. And the purpose of these feeds is to reduce stress, reduce fear, calm you down, give you the facts of what we know right now, and just make it that simple. No one's saying this is coming here. No one's saying it's not coming here. We're saying just keep checking back in. That's the whole purpose. Yes, that Francis just alerted me to a point that I made. The seventh named storm Gonzalo doesn't typically occur until September. So at the rate we're going, we may go into the Greek alphabet of names, alpha, beta, ABC, Charlie, all that stuff there, like we did back in 2005. So anyway, there's Gonzalo, west at 14. I'm going to show you the models two different ways. Number one, Steubenville's in the house. Stella's doing good, Diane. Thank you. Appreciate you asking. Bring it on. Let's go, says Denny. All right, so you take a look now at the tropical models. These are not the ensembles. I want to make that very clear. Tara, good to have you. Scotty, good to have you. A lot of people in here tonight. Awesome crowd. Almost 750 live viewers here. Love that. So you can see the core of the models going towards Kingston. Let's do it this way. I want to show you past this time frame. So here's Thursday. There's the clock. Notice it's getting to the Windward Isles not until over the weekend. In fact, it's the southern Windward Isles by about noon on Saturday. J.C. Barber, that's usually correct. Yes, sir. So there you go. There's Monday. There's Tuesday in and around Jamaica, right? In and around Jamaica on Tuesday. And then you can see a very large split in those computer models as we get into the middle of next week. So we got a long time to watch this. I want to make this point very clear to everybody. Nobody needs to freak out. We got plenty of time to watch this. A few of the models actually have this one falling apart. A few of them have it coming up as a hurricane. We're going to go through all of that here in a second. Now, let me show you the GFS Ensemble Models. The GFS models are clearly more to the north than the European Ensemble computer models there. You can see those are all the ensemble tracks right there on the GFS. Notice it goes, some of them go over Hispaniola, Cuba, a few of them coming towards Florida, majority headed into the Gulf of Mexico and heading west. Now, let's switch it up and let me show you the European ensemble models. So there we go. Look at some of the European models just kind of stop. And when they stop there, that tells you that the storms are falling apart, weakening. So that is still on the table, that this could fall apart across the Eastern Caribbean. Whereas a few of the others continue towards Kingston and Havana, but none come into the Florida Straits or Central Florida. Jeff Stamper, he's in the house. Jeff Aruski, good to have you, my friend. Thanks for popping in. So again, big difference between the Euro and the GFS. Kathy, I think everybody in here is with you. They would prefer the Euro as well. So there you go. So that's a look at that. Now, got to take a look at these intensity forecasts here. We are able to plot these. And you can see there are a couple of models that, go to Cat 1, Cat 2. So we're going to watch this for you guys over the next couple of days, over the next week, in fact. Now, before I go to Invest 91, which is in the Gulf, I want to show you some water temperatures and just how small our storm system is here with Gonzalo. See that? Look, I mean, it's got good symmetry, don't get me wrong, but it's a small little feature. I mean, in fact, if I were to kind of give you the distance across thing, here you go. Not even 200 miles. Joe, Diane, Mary, Terrelyn, Toodle. So there you go. That's a very small storm. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier, small storms can rapidly intensify. Small storms can also rapidly fall apart. So that's the thing we're going to have to watch here as we continue to keep a close eye on Gonzalo as it moves off towards the west. Now the waters here, they're certainly warm enough. There's no doubt about that. And the waters here across the Caribbean are plenty enough warm here for um, Gonzalo to strengthen. That's not the issue. The issue is the dry air and a little bit of wind shear. And how do we show that to you? What do we do? Let me show you this. So there's your high. I'm going to get rid of a couple things here. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so look at the red. That's your dry air, and you can see that in here, in here. Where's this thing going? It's going due west. So it is going to fight some dry air. And then if you look here real closely, folks, see these clouds way up? They're going from southwest to northeast. So you have a lot of upper level wind shear, and you even have a component of easterly wind shear. So there are some negative features and things that we are watching here when it corresponds with regards to Tropical Storm Gonzalo. So those are some of the things that we are going to watch. Darren Siegel, Gonzalo it is. We are talking about Gonzalo right now. Now, the other thing, too, is if you've been watching me, and I do these Facebook Live feeds each night, by the way, at 8 o'clock for those of you that are new. Kia Loey Moon, you are too kind to me. Deanna DeFalco, Mary Richard just popped in. Water temperatures here are running about 1 to 2 degrees above the norm for this time of the year across the eastern tropical Atlantic. So there's that as well. So that's not helping the cause. Now, closer to home, Mary Lou Camacho, good to have you. Lorraine Morley, Christina Duchess of York are now popping in the house. Little burst of thunderstorms there all of a sudden with our invest. And the hurricane hunters have been in there. The pressure has lowered now down to 1,005. When I came in earlier today, it was 1,009. Richard Jones, no, we're good. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast here, there's a lot of things that can go wrong for Gonzalo. There's plenty of time to watch this as we go forward here in time. But you can see there, hurricane hunters are finishing up their tour of duty and heading back home. But you can see there is a kind of a slow, small circulation. The winds are marginally strong. So again, we're close to a tropical depression. We're just not quite there yet. I think we'll have one either later tonight or tomorrow. Again, not to worry though, as you can see where this is headed. Go west, young man. And that's where Gonzalo is headed, towards Texas. Now, the lower coast of Texas, as I understand it, could use some of this rain, so that would be a good thing. So we'll continue to watch that as we head forward in time. So there you go. That's kind of a quick look there. Now, I do want to say this. We've had some rain here today, and this is certainly a byproduct of our tropical depression and also a byproduct of the high pressure to the east, the two working in tandem and pulling up a lot of that tropical moisture. So that tandem there is why we've had the rain today and why I think we'll have the lingering showers overnight tonight. There's a look now at the Florida counties, as you can see right there. Again, rain, showers, some of the heavy stuff off towards the south and west, but still nonetheless is there. When we take a look at our local radar, you can see there's some bursts of some moderate rain here. And there you go, right there. Western Orange County, right along the Lake County line. And moving off towards the west-northwest. Not seeing a whole lot of lightning here, which is good, but these are tropical downpours, so as they come in, they can easily drop a quick half an inch to an inch of rain in a short period of time. So just FYI. Pamela Jaquez Lopez, Franny, you take care. Let's see here. Who else has popped in here? Let me see what we got in here. So you can see a couple more bands. Let's see, let me just do one thing here. There we go. I'm looking for some data. Look at that. Boom! Joe Hernandez, Mary Evans, Henry C. Barnes has popped in. So yeah, so there's going to be a byproduct of all this tropicalness is some off and on periods of tropical downpours. And tomorrow, by the way, we're going to have more of this. Even though the invest is continuing to pull away, the combination, the tandem of the two will give us good rain chances on Thursday. I do believe, though, that will lower there as we get you on into Friday. Sammy, the bowl sounds good. John Hanson, Fruitland Park is in the house. Linda, yep. There we go. Matt Gingesley, good to have you there. Cheryl Bolston Gross, good to have you there. Let's see here. There we go. So that's that. So there's a. Hey, Ron Misek is in. Renee Piazza, good to have you. Yes. Yeah. With this type of flow, it's very easy to get that moisture coming on off the tropical Atlantic. So there you go. So again, for those of you just getting in, make the storm disappear. Stephanie Hall, she has popped in. There we go. Moving off now towards the west-northwest. There we go. So that is that. So there it is, moving off towards the west-northwest. Jay Eckert, Darlene Mize, Carrie Keene has popped in the house. Look who it is. Tara Smeltzer and Emily West have popped in. So there's Gonzalo, going to become a hurricane. And then, as we mentioned at the top of the show, as it's moving west, and we'll kind of break this down for you guys. Marilyn Kelly Crows, good to have you there too. Don't forget my motto, gang. Sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. So look at the intensity here, going from a hurricane to a tropical storm, and then a 45-mile-an-hour tropical depression. So small storms like Gonzalo can intensify quickly, but they can also weaken rather quickly. So there's Gonzalo, and then up here in the heart of the Gulf of Mexico is a very impressive-looking feature, Invest 91, which also may become a depression, by the way. 8 storm before August. I know, Jason, that's a record. It's a record having 7. Usually your G-name storm does not occur until early September, just FYI, by the way. So there you go. There's that. There's a peak there. Mary Evans saying, hi, Emily. Is there a danger to Aruba? Too early to tell. Most of the models, by the way, Marilyn, have it curving north of there. Are you a Aruban, by the way? Just curious. Tony, thanks for the rain. We need it. It says Raul Para. You got it, Raul. Good to have you there, my friend. So there's a look at Gonzalo from a distance. Now, the models, for those of you that are just now getting in, and don't forget my motto, sharing is caring. The more people that can share, the better off we are. Let's see here. Emily West to Mary. Hey, Mary. Hot in Daytona today. Your pool looks so inviting. Tony can't tease us like that. Maryland, yes. Excellent, Maryland. Good to have you. My Aruban Queen. Alderica Bararia. Carolina. Anything for Curacao? We're going to Curacao. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but it sounded pretty cool. The ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. If the Canadian model is right, there could be issues for the ABC Islands. The spaghetti models are back. Now you're getting hungry, aren't you, Emily? Pouring in Winter Garden. Thank you for this great info, says Douglas. Thank God I cut my grass yesterday, says Mary Richard. So let's do it this way. Let's take a look at the models and kind of drill down. Get it real close. There you have it. So it's very rare for Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao to get a direct shot. And I don't think that's going to happen. It certainly looks like the majority of the models are going north. But we'll watch it. As you can see, by the middle of next Wednesday, the ABN is going west, and the AEM, the ensembles, are going into the northwestern tip there of Cuba. Love some Italian, says Emily West. How can you not like Italian, right? Come on. Kiloe Moon, I had to wash a dish. Is there any hurricane coming to Deborah Ann Lipset Marks? For now, the answer is no. But I do want to show you the ensemble models. Do have one of them as far east as the Bahamas and the east coast of Florida. Now, the chances of that happening are low. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. But as I always say, keep checking back in. The European ensemble models are way to the south. Now, the Europeans do have some hint of the ABC Isles taking a direct hit. I don't think that's going to be the case, personally, but we'll watch it. Tracy Bosch, thank you for your hard work. Love the updates. Trace, I'm glad we were able to help you. Can't code extroversion. Nice, Emily. So nice. Well, I trust you on that, as you know. Italian food is my favorite too, says Mary. Juan Melendez. I really hope Gonzalo dissipates, but that's correct, Juan. Yep. Debbie Depolito. Any rain for Port Orange? Should I put on my sprinklers? Do not put on your sprinklers. You do not need to put them on. I think you'll get some rain overnight tonight. Jay Wiggs is in the house. Get wiggy with it. Jay, good to have you there, my friend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Too early to tell, Mary. Pamela Castro's in. Roxana Garcia. Please tell us it's not going to Costa Rica. Roxana, I'm not going to take Costa Rica out of it yet. There is a hint on the European ensembles that can happen. I think the chances of it are incredibly low, so I don't want you to worry about it, but I do want you to keep checking back in. Kerry Walsh, report Charlotte get hit. Too early to make any calls. Will I get any rain over here? Southwest Orange County, Northwest Osceola County. There have been a few showers, and I do believe there will be a few more later on. Konnichiwa. Stay safe, USA. Always tuning in. My Japanese young lady. Ayu me. Ayu, it is so nice of you to pop in every day. Ayu, what time is it over there in Japan? Help me out with that. Ayu me. What time is it in Japan? I'm going to go 3, 6, 12, 22. It's probably very early in the morning there. Ewash, you're welcome. Pam Mason, Kiloi Kai Moon, you will get some rain. There's the intensity models right there, running at about most of them below Cat 1. 1 or 2 still there. Let's see. Trying to look something up there. I'm trying to find out what time it is in Japan. Let's see here. Let's see. Ayu me. I got it. Thank you. Ayu me. Love that, Ayu. That's awesome. 9:30 in the morning. So they are 11 hours difference in time. Excellent. Appreciate that. Ayu me. Appreciate that. Very cool. That was a huge help. Ayu me. Excellent. All right. There's my Japanese connection. I totally dig that, by the way. So there we go. That is a look at that. So there's the intensities. Let's go back to Invest 91. There we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's see here. Notifications. Stay safe. Love you all. Right back at you, Ayu, me. We love you over here in America. And thanks for looking out for us, by the way. Your model looks to have a weaker system. Jason Wiggins, correct. The H-name storm is, somebody just asked about that. It's going to be Hannah. And there it is. Hyman Bobby has popped in. J Wiggy. Got it. Jason, that is the tendency. That is correct. I want to go JP, says Arturo. Here we go. That is it. There's your storm names. 2020 storm names. It is, Darren. It makes it a hurricane. That is correct. Hyman, I don't think we have any storms tonight, but I do think we are going to get periods of fast-moving showers coming on through. Now, I wanted to go back to Invest 91, and look at that center. There you go. Moving off towards the west. There we go. There it is, moving off towards the west at about 8. So it's moving slow, and that's why it's still going to impact us tomorrow, increase our rain chances between high and low pressure. There we go. Let's do this. There it is. Tropical wave. Invest 90. There we go. Thanks. I have a Chihuahua. Hate storms. Excellent. Hyman, you're good. Do you have a storm jacket for your dog, by the way? Those are awesome, and they're very helpful. It reduces their stress. Tina Owedding. There you go. Lauren Morley. I was in Tornado Cape Cod last year. Made it home. I had to work. Mary Evans saying yummy. So there you go. There it is. There it is. Tropical wave. Invest 91. Moving off to the west-northwest. There you have it. Houston. Will we have a problem? We're going to have to watch Houston. There you go. So that's that. All right. Tina Hale. Elizabeth Hott. I don't know that it's even going to make the mountains. That's why I've got to keep checking back in, Elizabeth. Now, there has been some rain here. Some people have been talking about that. So let's go cover that here real quick. Melissa, do not get nervous. There's no need to get nervous right now. So there you go. Kilo, I'm not sure why he's saying wow. Petra Fagan has popped in. There's our storm system right there. You can see it's spinning and churning. Then we've got high pressure going this way. So the two in tandem pulling up that rain like a water spigot there and bringing it back our way. And you can see still raining there across a good chunk of Central and South Florida. There we go. So there's the low. There's the high. Donald Lutomsky. There's no such thing as late on Facebook Live. You come in on your own as you wish. And you guys know my motto. Sharing is caring. The more people we can get to share these Facebook Lives, the more people we can put in the weather known. That is the key to these Facebook Lives. Reducing your stress, keeping you up to date, informing you, and then making you prepared for good weather and or bad weather. Hello from the Cape, Henry Yarborough. Good to have you there, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. Close-up radar shows that we do have a couple of heavier downpours right now, pushing through Daytona Beach up towards Pearson. I don't know that we have the Daytona Beach camera. Let me see if we have that. Oh, that's Melbourne cam. That is definitely wet. Bummer, man. We don't have. Shoot, man. I was hoping that we would have the Daytona Beach cam. Well, we've got the wet weather there over towards the wet weather over towards Brevard County. Yep, pretty good rain clip over there, Emily. Good catch, good call. I know the Sahara dust was a pain, but since it has relaxed, it seems. Henry Barnes, all the showers and storms are definitely affecting the dust. That's for sure, and I'll show you a graphic on that here in a second. But we get back to the radar. We picked up the rain there. So here we go. Dina Androsoft, good to have you there. Raining. Yep, Donna, we just showed that camera of the rain there in your area. Thought we would have the cam of Daytona Beach up, but it's down. Well, we got pretty good downpour now coming through Ferndale, Montverde, back towards Claremont, South Claremont, just north of Disney. Celebration just missed getting the wet weather. There are no flood advisories out tonight, too, I might add, for everybody that may be curious. There's another band of rain here coming into Brevard County and Osceola County. This with eyes on Orange and Seminole a little bit later on. Morehead City's in the house. Tammy Oshel, good to have you there. Juan Melendez has popped in as well. Good to have you there, my friend, as always. So there you go. There it is. So that's a look at the radar tour. When we take a look at the HRR forecast overnight tonight, you can see periods of showers off and on right through daybreak tomorrow morning. So that's kind of what we're looking at right there. Okay, night rain. Yeah, rain. Just rain. Akiloe. Awan Akiloe. Moon. My Hawaiian friend there. There you go. Overnight showers. Awan Vanessa Kialoe Moon. There you go. Karen Steen. Ocala looks clear. Clear for now, but I still think you're gonna get a few showers. Mary, thank you. Happy Wednesday, Lisa Michelle, to you and your family. There you go. We take a look at the hour by hour here for tomorrow. Mahalo to you. There you go. 80, 84, 90, 86, 84, 78, and 77. So there you have it. A few showers and storms by 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look who made it in! Allie Hearn, Territory Partner Associate of Trupanion. Good to have you there, Allie Hearn. Allie, how's the vocals, by the way, these days? Still singing it up, girl? Talk to me. Or has COVID put a dent in that? Okay, 48 hours. There's Thursday. Low pulling away. High to the east. Rain coverage still there on Friday, but a little bit lower. Milagros Rodriguez popping in and saying hi. Milagros, Millie. So good to have you. And then tomorrow's highs looking like this. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Upper 80s to the low 90s. Upper 80s to the low 90s. All right, let me go ahead and wrap it up here with the 7-day forecast. I think we've covered all the bases, kind of giving everybody the update on the tropics for now. This will change again over the next couple days, so keep checking back in. Where are the tropical storms going? Missed that. Susan Stewart. The one in the Gulf is headed towards Texas. The one that's east of the Windward Isles, we're going to watch that. Let me go back to it real quick. Ha-ha. All right, there we go. There's Gonzalo, which is tropical still rocking when I can. Loving that, Allie. Excellent. Paul Para, Raul Para, Robert Hiltner. Good to have you there. So there's the track. Weakening, becoming a hurricane and then weakening as it moves into the Caribbean. But again, we're not flying hurricane missions, Hurricane Hunter planes out there yet to fully investigate the atmosphere ahead of our tropical storm. So we'll have to, watch this. And then our other feature here that's in the Gulf of Mexico is a nice little burst of thunderstorms tonight. Definitely starting to look a little bit more symmetrical and better, so we'll watch that. Sandra Sanchez has popped in. Emily West, you take care. You're welcome for the updates. Mary Evans, you are welcome as well. Kona Coffee, Kialoe, Kaimu does sound good. So there you go. All right, let's wrap it up with a look at the 7-day forecast here. And as you can see, there you go. Rain chances high on Thursday, a little bit lower there on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 50 to 60%, and then lowering to 40% there by Tuesday and Wednesday. So 90 to 93 by day, mid-70s by night. Gabby Sanchez, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your summer's going well. Hope you're ready to go back to school or maybe online, either way. Gonna get you rocking and rolling, girl. Hope you're being good for your mama bear. Anyway, so that's what I got for the next 7 days. We'll watch Gonzalo. We're not quite sure what's going to happen yet, and we know that Invest 91, even if it becomes a depression or Tropical Storm Hannah before making landfall in Texas, it's moving away from us, not towards us. So some good news on that front. All right, let me hop on off here, make some updates, get ready for tonight's 10 and 11. And again, as you guys know, sharing is caring. The more people that we can get to share these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. Don't forget to like and follow the page every time I go live. That will give you a notification, and you'll know that I'm updating some inactive or active weather in your neighborhood. All right, gang. Toodles. Take care. Until tomorrow night at 8, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and, of course, don't forget to wear those masks. See ya.